What is happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel in the MCU. A few days ago, Total Film published an article about Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, who may return to the MCU. Now, we have details about a Normad Disney Plus series in which Chris Evans and Scarlett Johnason will reprise their roles as Captain America and the Black Widow for a multiversal mission. So, a couple of days ago, we talked about the rumored changes to Marvel Studios' slate, and I also mentioned the Normad series a little bit. Now, we have more details from r/Marvel Studios spoilers about the rumored Normad television series. But before we dive into all of the exciting buzz, guys, we're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber. More on how to win at the end of this video. And if this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the post notification so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. So, according to reports, Chris Evans will reprise his role as Captain America, and not only that, but will also be producing the film with Scarlett Johansson. The program is reportedly a multiversal adventure, and it's here that we'll finally get to see what happened when Steve returned the Infinity Stones. And of course, we're aware that Steve Rogers, played by Chris Evans, is still alive, but he has left the main reality. We know this because he contentedly retired after Avengers Endgame to wed Peggy Carter, the love of his life. We know this again because Chris Evans' Steve Rogers was last seen in the cinematic moments of Avengers Endgame after returning the Infinity Stones to their proper places in time. He made the heartwarming decision to remain in the past and spend the later years with Peggy Carter. But not before returning Mjolnir and the Infinity Stones to their proper place in the multiverse. He then reappeared on the bench nearby, handing Sam Wilson a reforged version of the shield and Captain America mantle, implying that he had recently been in the MCU's main timeline. And we haven't seen him since then. And given what we know about the multiverse, it's unclear how he made his way back. As a result, saying that Chris Evans may return to the MCU isn't really a spoiler. We expected it in the upcoming Avengers film, which also promises to resurrect Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr., and Black Widow, played by Scarlett Johansson, who died in Endgame. And by the way, nobody isn't a spoiler either. Prior to Comic-Con 2022, several trademarks, including Marvel's alleged one of the projects, were leaked. Kevin Feige later revealed them all. However, there may be more leaks that expose what really happened in Normad. Oh, finally, Steve and Peggy's long-awaited dance after Endgame, Marvel abruptly ended Steve Rogers' Captain America's story without even killing the hero. Because it was unclear which reality Captain America chose to inhabit, the Marvel fandom was divided over the dance. The Rogers tale may continue with Normad, which will show us what happened to Steve after he departed Earth 616 to wed Peggy in a new world. According to the official explanation, and to the one that really makes the most sense, Steve traveled through time to another universe. More accurately, he must have created a new branch of Earth 616 timeline as he started changing that past. Loki then caused us to be even more convinced of Endgame's conclusion. Because, how did Steve Rogers and Peggy get married without the TVA intervening? The TVA could have provided an explanation, but Rogers married Peggy after Sylvie, played by Sophia Di Martino, murdered Jonathan Majors' EU Remains Kang version. Steve Rogers has an option of cutting. Another possibility is that Steve Rogers may have struck an agreement with the Kang variant. Now, this comes to the most exciting part. We know that Steve Rogers has completed his final task by the end of Endgame. He returned all the stones and Thor's hammer in order to preserve those realities. But what if he ran into a Kang variant who begged Captain America for one last heroic effort? This entails collaborating with the Avengers of the Future Earth 616 to defeat Kang's most lethal iteration. Steve Rogers' Captain America can appear in this manner in Secret Wars. In exchange, Kang, who takes over the new He Who Remains, will permit Steve to leave his current timeline with Peggy. Of course, all of this is just a speculation. Nonetheless, it shows how much promise there is for this Normad post-Endgame scenario. A plot that Marvel allegedly thought about producing but never quite knew how to execute. Fast forward to mid-March, and a massive leak from the Marvel Studios spoilers mod claimed massive delays for MCU's phases 5, 6, and 7. Furthermore, the leak provides alleged premiere dates for previously announced projects, movies, and television episodes that have not yet been publicized by Marvel. Normad is one of those unannounced projects. There is no release date for it on the leaked roster. The mod provides a summary of Captain America's adventure plot while stating the details are from an untrustworthy source. But keep in mind that Steve Rogers' Captain America isn't the only Marvel character making a comeback in Normad. We'll also be getting Black Widow. So, we're assuming Natasha Romanoff will be a variant based on the way Black Widow ended. Oh, this also feels like it's bordering on fan fiction. Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson will produce this series, and they will both star as the main characters. Script and cast are on the wraps. Filming is scheduled to begin in early 2024. However, they still intend to produce the project in Captain America as he transports the Infinity Stone back in time. We shall observe the adventure in this series. I mean, it's multiversal. We'll see different timelines and alternate versions of these characters, Steve and Natasha. Another intriguing point is that Marvel Studios is currently trying to give TV episodes like this one a more cinematic feel, which may indicate that Kevin Feige has distinct storytelling ideas for small screens in the future. This also explains why they will hire new photography directors, which implies that they will alter the MCU's visual aesthetics and cinematic standards. They may continue doing this for the next project, much as they are looking for HBO visionaries for Secret Wars reshoot due to their keen eye for cinematography. Moreover, Mark Ruffalo recently said that because of the multiverse, everything is possible. As a result, Normad is referred to as a multiverse adventure. It'll be interesting to see how this will work out for Marvel to bring back two of its most cherished Avengers, whether or not it ever happened. Moreover, less humor and juvenile attitudes are planned for the story since they want to explore these techniques. If this is accepted, they might use the future MCU television programs or movies. Although, Evans has constantly stated that he will return as Captain America if there was a good reason. Normad hasn't received any official confirmations from Marvel Studios. Any MCU fan will find it worthwhile to witness the tale of Captain America's trip through time, because he will make a terrific companion piece to Endgame. Dahi also wants Cap to meet Red Skull on Vormir or return Mjolnir to Asgard, a moment that stunned viewers as an end moment because Steve was finally deserving. The series has a lot of potential for fantastic moments, but as with any adventure, something could go wrong and leave fans waiting for the superheroes on the edge of their seat. Chris Evans' Captain America may not make a cameo appearance in Avengers Secret Wars, despite the multiverse saga's pledge to showcase a variety of legendary super characters. Evans will likely prefer to preserve his role for one last version of the show. So, while some fans may feel disappointed, it makes a whole lot of sense. If accurate, Normad would be a perfect opportunity to return to a more carefree era of the MCU and evoke fond memories for those of you who cherish the time when the Avengers only had to worry about a few stones, rather than an entire multiverse coming under attack by one villain. Even with Chris Evans and Scarlett Johnason participating, it's difficult to avoid the impression that Normad will feel just like another TV series, given the number of projects Marvel Studios is currently producing for Disney+. In addition, wouldn't it make more sense for the characters to make a comeback in Avengers Kang Dynasty or Avengers Secret Wars? And with that said, let's go back to the giveaway, guys. We're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 to this channel to one lucky subscriber once we hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to win is watch our videos, subscribe, turn on post notification, like and comment. And one lucky subscriber will be chosen from the comment section to win our brand new PlayStation 5. Also, we want to say thank you to everyone who has ever supported us this far. We truly appreciate it. What are your thoughts on this video? And how excited are you about this new series? Please don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the post notification so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.